Hello, this is Idodmg and welcome back to the channel. In this news video, I have quite a few games that I want to talk about and share some updates that are coming. Each game will be timestamped down below for your convenience. Before we start, I want to say thank you to all the subscribers, new and old. You all are awesome. And in case you forgot, I am a Green Man Gaming official ambassador, as well as a Humble Bundle partner. If you want to add a game to your library and use the affiliate links down below, it will help support the channel. Also, I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Hopefully I'll catch you there sometime. Let's go ahead and start the video, shall we? First of all, I want to let everyone know that I have a new Twitch goal, which once I get 15 more subscribers on there, I will just give away the rest of the keys I have for Torchlight Frontiers. I have a few that I want to give out to all you awesome people. Also, I have another giveaway that's going to be going on hopefully here soon for Sanctum Breach, which is the first game that I want to talk about, and a huge shout out to the developer for this game. The guy is super dedicated, guys, and also he hooked me up with keys to stream, show off the game, and also do a giveaway with, and I just can't thank you enough for that opportunity. With that in mind, let's talk about what is Sanctum Breach. And I'm going to be very blunt up front about this game. It is an alpha. There is a lot of quality of life features and things that are lacking right now. And, you know, it can be frustrating, but if you take the time to look past its little quirks and kind of try to figure out the game, once you actually learn all the stuff about Sanctum Breach, you can really have a good time. I've somehow managed to have over 10 hours of playtime on this thing. The game currently has 3 classes. There's a Spellblade, Elementalist, and a Warbringer, which is like a warrior. And there's 3 more classes to come over the next 6 months. There's 2 acts in the game, and there's quite a bit of endgame in right now. It's a very, very early iteration, but there's definitely some cool ideas that I really can't wait to see where the developer takes this game. And I know I said it already, but I just want to say it one more time. The developer is super dedicated to this game. His response time on Discord is insane. He's always responding, answering questions, listening to feedback. Time of recording this video, he's already released 2 patches that included community feedback, and he's working on a bigger patch that's going to really iron out some of those quality of life features that are really needed. But anyway, check out the game. I really hope you guys can check it out. It's really a fun game, and support the developer. I think this game could be going places, guys. Another game that I don't talk about a lot, and this is Warhammer Chaosbane, or Chaos Babe, as some of you like to call it. Alright. Chaosbane will be releasing its Tomb Kings expansion, DLC, on December 16th, which is, I think, the day that this video will be going live. It will offer a brand new story. The endgame will be the exact same, except for the new maps from Tomb Kings will be in the endgame modes that we already have. And one thing that I think is really cool about this is if you don't own the DLC but your buddy does, your buddy can invite you and you can play with him and see all the DLC without even owning it. You can't get any of the story unlocks or anything, but you can level up, get fragments, get items, all that good stuff without even owning the DLC. And you can do all the endgame stuff with them and see all the endgame maps. As long as one of you owns the game, you can do it. So that's pretty cool. But overall, for Chaosbane Tomb Kings, I may do one playthrough of the DLC. You know, I figured I spent the money on the game, I might as well play it and give it a chance. Who knows? Enough about Warhammer Chaosbane. Let's talk about a game where you can live and you can play out your fantasies of being a Viking, right? This, of course, is Tribes of Midgard. I've streamed it in the past, and just this past weekend, they did their final open beta test, which was, I think, was 5 days long. It was a pretty extensive open beta. I played for maybe 30 minutes or an hour, and there's been a lot of changes, a lot of cool things. And I guess if you don't know what Tribes of Midgard is, first of all, it's a 10-player co-op survival game, and it scales if there's less players. If you don't have that many friends, it scales down. And it's a really cool concept, a really cool game. Check it out if you haven't yet. But I played it for a bit. My favorite new feature in the game overall is the community chest. I've wanted that ever since the open beta 1. And I think that'll help out with getting everyone's items together and help out with crafting and management there. I would like to see a quality of life there where maybe you can do like a stash all button or just something to kind of speed it up so you can get back out into the field to keep farming those souls and resources. But the combat in Tribes of Midgard felt a little bit better. Early access for Tribes of Midgard is planned for 2020. We don't have a release date. Hopefully it's soon. Good game. Make sure you check it out. Another ARPG news, and this was a game that I had a lot of fun with. And thank you to Shori for hooking me up with this game. You're awesome. And this is Darksiders Genesis. I have a review video up for Darksiders Genesis, so if you want more of an in-depth, detailed look into the game, make sure you check that out. It's quite a long video, but I do have the timestamps on that one as well. But it's so much fun. The game really is a lot of fun. I love the combat. The puzzles are rewarding, all that good stuff. They've even came out with a minor hotfix, so they're still supporting the game even this early on. And maybe one day I'll go back and stream me doing the apocalyptic difficulty all the way through the story. Who knows? We'll have to see. But I love the game. I think the combat's a real blast. Another game that I love to play and stream on the channel is Killsquad. And this game, the moment-to-moment combat is really solid, and it's just all-around good fun. But the reason I'm including it in this news video is because the Christmas update is finally coming this week, supposedly. It may get delayed till next week, I'm not sure, but hopefully not. And this is going to include the quest update. They're going to add some more contracts. There's going to be a Christmas event, kind of similar to what we saw with the Halloween event. And also, in bigger news for some of you guys, maybe if you don't own the game yet, they did lower the price. It used to be $24.99. They lowered it down to $19.99, and this was in an effort to get more people to purchase and play the game so we can get more people playing, which we really do need. I can't wait for the day that there's so many people playing that every single contract is looking for more players. I really have high hopes for Killsquad, guys. And I told you before I even started that there's a lot in this video, and it's true. There's a few more games I want to talk about. Next on the list is Inferna. This is an MMORPG. It was supposed to come out early December, but it got delayed by 2 weeks, and it's coming out this coming Friday on December 20th. I'm excited to see what the game has to offer. I have set my expectations really low. It's going to be a free-to-play MMORPG, hopefully no pay-to-win at all. We'll just have to see. And, of course, what would be a news video if I didn't include Torchlight Frontiers? I know you guys love that game as much as I do. If you haven't got your hands on it yet, don't forget about my subscriber goal that I have for Twitch, that once I get 15 more subscribers, I'll give away all the keys that I have gotten from the developers from @PlayTorchlight. Thank you to the developers for that chance as well. What I want to talk about in this video with Torchlight Frontiers is they've showed off a ton of ranged weapons and guns from the different Goblin Frontier and the Hybrid Frontier, and they look amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on these ranged weapons and to find out what the new class is. I have a feeling Update 10 is probably within the next month, hopefully, but don't quote me on that. In all honesty, it's probably further out than that. I'm just being hopeful. Hopefully Update 10 is soon. I can't wait to get my hands on the new legendaries, these ranged weapons, the new class, all this stuff that's to come. I'm just pumped for it. So I started off the video talking about an indie ARPG, and if you don't know me and you're new to the channel, I love to stream and check out indie ARPGs. I like to see all the different ideas and things that can really be done within the genre. And that's why I've included a little game called Emberheart. This is an indie ARPG made by Rebel Camp Games. If you haven't checked out Rebel Camp Games, they make other games as well. I think this is going to be their first ever ARPG. But when I initially found the game, I asked the developer when the release date was going to be, and he had quoted February 3rd was the goal that they have, but that's not official. That's not an official release date. Hopefully it's early 2020. It definitely looks interesting. It doesn't look like anything to really write home about, but it's an indie ARPG, and I'm excited to get my hands on it. And so good luck to Rebel Camp on that game. I can't wait to try it out. Last but not least, and if you know me, I like MMOs and I like ARPGs, and my dream game is an MMORPG, similar to like Lost Ark kind of in a way. But this game that I'm going to actually talk about is called Core Punk. This game just kind of cropped up out of nowhere over the past week, and it just kind of surprised me. I saw it pop up on my newsfeed and checked it out. It looks kind of like League of Legends meets Ultima Online. which I know you're probably thinking, if you're like me, like I don't like a lot of PvP, and in Ultima Online there's forced PvP, which is similar to like Legends of Aria and stuff like that. But I'm happy to say that in Core Punk, you can opt out of PvP 100% if you want. You can go into an open world zone that's even maybe a open world PvP zone, but if you have PvP turned off, you're not going to get ganked out in the open. And that's huge for me. Just to have the option if I want it. Just this game looks awesome overall. But there's going to be dungeons, 4-player dungeons, raids, world bosses, solo content. There's going to be gathering, resources, crafting. It's going to be an actual MMORPG with the ARPG, not only with just the camera angle being isometric, but also in the way that you develop your characters and the skill trees. It looks really cool. I do have a few concerns, and one of them is the business model. I don't know if it's going to be a free-to-play, pay-to-win, or they've said that no, it's not going to be pay-to-win, but, you know, let's be honest, every company says that, right? Like, they have to. So I kind of hope it's buy-to-play, kind of like Astelia's pay model, and a lot of the other, like, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, like, popular MMOs that have the buy-to-play. And hopefully there's not too much in the way of premium, you know, monthly buffs or whatever, but I'm kind of rambling a little bit here. We'll have to wait and see. My other concern with this game is the combat. And like I said, it looks kind of like League of Legends, which is fine, but the combat that they showed off in the video it looked a little bit kind of tight. It didn't really look clunky. It just looked more slow-paced and tight. I'd like to see it open up a bit more, just be more fluid and fast-paced overall. But it's so early still. You can sign up on their website for a chance to get into the closed beta if you want, which I have. Hopefully I'll get into. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited for Core Punk. I'm excited for all these games, guys. If you enjoyed this news video and love ARPGs like me, don't forget to subscribe. Ring the bell so you get notified when I put out new videos every Monday and Friday. Also, don't forget I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I feel like letting go. Can express some energy. My battery's pretty low. Do you see with clarity? Gotta tell you I know. What a possibility. I'ma listen close.